What is good, chat? How are we doing today? Let me just fix the camera here. There we go. Ugh. Go here. There we go. What is good, chat? How are we all doing today? I hope everyone is doing good. So I think I finally decided on what deck that I'm going to take to the Invitational, and no surprise, it's going to be the Fury French Boys. Deck's just too good. Too good. Ugh. And then, chat, later today, we're going to actually... I've discovered something. I've like done my research, man. I've discovered something about that damn snake, the Verte Anaconda, man. It's gonna blow your mind. I'm actually gonna have to put tinfoil on my head, you know, get my tinfoil cap on. It's gonna be crazy. I actually plan to make a YouTube skit about it, to be honest with you. I'm just gotta find time to do it. We'll wait for people to join. It is kind of late somewhere, you know. It is like 7:30 my time, so it's probably pushing pretty late for some people. There. Ooh, this is a good hand. Yeah, this hand right here is going to be able to play through, like, nib and everything. In perm, this hand's just that good. Crazy. Like I said, guys, it's really the reason why this deck is nuts. Dang, like, you technically make his old here without even normaling. Verte, Sin, Thunder Fusion, make Colossus. Now see, that is a respectful way to use Verte. To be honest with you, see here. If there was Colossus in the game, we'd actually not be able to use these two cards. We'd be strictly playing on these. Which, I mean, I guess that's not too bad, because we could still play around hand traps and stuff with... We can still technically go full combo, in a way. If we decide, if like we have to go power tool, we just have to clear off the Colossus before we go to power tool. But that's the problem. Colossus was not just a walking floodgate, but a walking protective floodgate. I think you could only clear it by battle, if I remember correctly. But yeah, guys, I wish I could find my sacred text, which, you know, like, Verte's been predicted, guys. Verte has been here. We knew the coming of Verte. I wish I could find it. I have to go look for it. But the sacred text predicted Verte's coming, and it's gonna, like, totally blow your guys' mind. Gonna totally blow your guys' mind. We're just waiting for my man John. Hop on to get some games going. But what do you guys, so, the out 4-5, yeah. Just draw the out, man. Draw the out. Free the Colossus. You know, I probably would, to be honest with you, I would probably play Thunder Dragons. I've always liked the concept and, like, the combo lines they go through. So I would actually probably play it if they brought back Colossus. Or at least pick up the deck. As you guys know, I'm a mainer, so like it's really hard for me to move away from a singular deck when I get a lot of love for it. So like I have like all these side decks that I just kind of play for fun, even though they're very good decks, I guess. Like, see, if we were going up against Colossus right now, this hand would lose 100%. Yeah, we'd just lose right away. But this is a very interesting hand. You have multiple routes you can go. You could go the Gearfried route, or you could go the Dolphin route and rip a card. But see, like, it definitely, yeah. But since we opened Oliver, it would make our ability to go like a different route. I think like this route with this hand here, we could go Dolphin. We could go Dolphin, like hold Gearfried in hand, and then just like do combos that way. But how is chat doing tonight? That's the real question. How is chat this Saturday night? I'll never get rid of Phantom Knights, but if Colossus comes back, yeah, I hear you, man. It's just the card is ridiculously easy to make. I miss the old combos like they had, like with some summoner and stuff like that. Like that was pretty cool. And see, I don't think one Colossus would be too bad because like you could draw your one out to Colossus and still do good. Yeah. And see, this hand's actually really good because we have Dark Ruler. Going second would be Fire. Can you show us the deck list? I sure can. I'll do it after we get some games in with Just Nuts. Nothing's really changed. Actually, 100% nothing's changed from my previous deck profile. That's kind of like, I think I built this to like be like the way I want it to be. Except for like, I would probably, to be honest with you, if I had Tactics, and only if I had Tactics, I would play 3 Tactics instead of Dark Ruler. And then for like Shade, DDR, but DDR's so good though. I'd probably keep DDR. Shade and, where is it at? Alstofo and stuff like that. And then one other card I couldn't tell you what it would be yet because I have to sit down and like try to fine tune. But I would definitely play like 3 Tactics and then 3 Hand Traps. And then side Dark Rulers, just because Tactics is just that good of a card. But since I don't have Tactics, I think the best way to play the deck is Dark Ruler, Turbo practically. Ooh, Prank Kids, they could. They very well could. The deck is technically a 1-card go, but like it's very interesting what you could hit in the deck. People who play the deck say that they're, you know, the Rooster's the way to go, and then people who don't play the deck call for Meow Meow to get limited. But you know, I guess I'm not entirely sure what the correct hit would be. I would probably hit the Cock-a-doodle-doo. Be honest with you. Hit that damn bird. Looks like my man John just got on. Wow, this hand's awful. All right, chat. Let me just tell him where to meet me. And then let me do something here. There we go. Get a poll going for you guys. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that garbage out of here.
What is good, my man?
What's up, Charles? What's going on, man?
Not too much. Not too much. Gotta hopping over to your way right now.
I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
My locals, we didn't really talk about my locals experience, but it went awful. It just went just awful.
Oh no! Hopefully you decide to drop that deck.
All right, listen. You don't even know.
Hit me. What happened?
I mean, I didn't go to a game 3. I played.
Well, I mean,
I went 5 rounds and I played 10 games.
So I mean, that's good. That means you 2-0'd a bunch of people, right?
I 2-0'd 2 people.
Hey man, that's better than none, right?
I guess, but oh man, it was bad. One of them, I made like a really stupid misplay right at the beginning, and I was like, oh boy, it was really bad. I was really upset.
That's gonna bite me in the butt.
It was literally round 1, and it was like somebody I knew from that locals, but had never gotten the chance to duel yet, and like. I was like, oh yeah, sweet. It'll be nice. Like we're gonna have a nice competitive match. Like I'm pumped. I want to show them like that I can play rogue but still do good. And then like, just like misplayed on like the very first opportunity I had.
One second, my man. My screen, my camera. Oh, I know what's happening here. There we go. My screen was flipped.
Oh, is it good now? Y'all ready?
Yeah, it's good now. It's good. It's good. All right. High roll.
High roll.
And then half is good with me, my man.
Cool.
What'd you get? That's wow. Okay.
Just rolled 1, huh?
Just rolled 1. Yeah, I was pretty confident. I was pretty confident in that one.
Boy, howdy.
Snake eyes. Wow. I will try and play first.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, so. Okay, not gonna lie, my man. My hand's pretty fire.
Oh yeah.
Rhoda.
That's a good start.
We're off to the races. I want to try and go to my locals Friday.
Like next Friday?
Yeah, this next Friday. I'm gonna try and go there and record live record my locals. And then the next day is the Invitational, so.
Right. Neospace Connector.
Yes.
What a jerkhole.
We'll summon Infernoble Knight Connector.
Yeah.
Effective Infernoble Knight Connector.
Effect is fine.
Oh no. Must have Skullmeister in his hand or something.
Yeah, get him.
No, yeah. Alright. We will think of what to hit or pay the cost. Wow, this is actually pretty rough. Yeah, we'll go Aqua Dolphin, pitch, Flint Lady. To see the hand. How much is a Rima?
17.
Wow, I burned for 5.
Sure do.
Alright. Well, since now there's no hand traps, we'll go crazy. Reborn.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll see. So, because those are some pretty big purple cards, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Effect. We'll add herself.
Well, thinking on Isold.
Thinking on Isold. Did I see it? Oh, there was an Imperm, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'll imperm the Isold.
Imperm is sold.
probably wrong, but
No, that's actually 100% correct because I didn't even see Imperm was in your hand. I just saw all the purple cards.
there's like no.
Yeah, that is actually going to cost me probably the game, my man. I didn't even notice the Imperm in the hand. I just saw the purple and was like, all right.
I mean, I'm being stupid here.
Wow. Damn, well, I gotta pass this. No, I gotta pass it over to you.
You can't be serious.
I am. I did not see that Imperm in the hand. It just completely skipped my mind.
All right, I'm gonna say something now. Just now that I've drawn for turn. Can you? So I impermed your I sold. Can you not just take a sold and your connector into a second I sold?
Oh yeah, yeah. I could have, yeah, but that damn Imperm.
Which was my misplay because I should have let you add the red layer for free and then imperm you on the activated second effect of a sold so that you can't just go into a new one for the second.
Wow, we are off to the rough races today.
Well, you know what? Just for the sake of like better testing, let's just assume I impermed you at the correct time.
Yep,
and
that's fine with me.
Let's assume you knew that wasn't a play, that you couldn't go into the second assault to actually get that to resolve.
Yep, fine with me.
So, just for the sake of that, go ahead and add red layer to your hand, just so it's better testing that way.
Okay,
we played correctly.
Yeah, and then I'd pay the cost, and then here I would send.
Yeah.
Send 4 for results. So I'd go 1. Damn, Chad, I need to get my glasses need to be looked at.
Just forgot purple meant there wasn't a hand trap. Forgot that there wasn't a purple hand trap. Unbelievable.
Ah, I did. All right, now we're at the correct point.
All right, cool.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even.
Passing, right, you still have to pass on that.
Yeah, because we're gonna. Yeah, that's the correct thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah, Kevin, my man.
One threat, 2 in hand, 1 in.
Man, you just watched a warm-up round. It was strategic, Kevin. It was strategic.
A little rusty. It's been a couple days, all right?
It's a little strategic.
And you, what equips did you end up sending?
Metal Silver, Phoenix Blade, DDR, and Durandal.
Okay, cool. All right, stay my main.
Yeah, you're good.
That sucks. What is Connector's second effect again? I know it's something like...
Oh, tribute to summon back.
Tribute himself to summon a Neospatian back?
Yep, from the graveyard.
Okay. Yeah, that is kind of annoying, to be honest. This is really unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate, actually.
Smile? Yeah, strategic plan, Smile. I meant to do that. I totally didn't have, like, dyslexia with my eyes and didn't see Impermanent's hand.
I'm gonna normal summon Arima.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight to battle.
All right.
I'm gonna attack the assault with 17.
That is fine. So I take 100.
Yep. Main phase 2.
Yes.
I will activate Arima, attributing himself to draw 1 card.
To draw 1 card?
Yeah, he can tribute himself to draw a card, but if he tributes another dark monster, I could add a dark with 2,000 or higher defense. But he's tributing himself, so just tributes a draw.
You'd have 5 cards in hand, right?
4 in hand. It would be 5 after the draw.
Yep. Well, I mean, you see, I just straight up... Yeah, this is rookie mistake 101. I guess I'm going to have to just go ahead and let it go.
You don't want to...
Because if I was...
Star Goblin?
You know, I'm fine. If I was, man, if I would have, and man, see, if I would have noticed that Imperm, I would probably would have paid more attention to all the traps in your hand, so I would know exactly what I'm playing against. Yeah, so chat, always be vigilant.
Okay, I'm gonna set 4.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be happy about it though.
Well, it sounds like you're in a better predicament than I am. That's absolutely right, Ricardo. This is exactly what testing's for. I really, if you guys haven't remember, I haven't touched this deck for almost a month now, I think, or at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, so it's... I don't know how I forgot about Imperm being a hand trap, but we'll cross that bridge later. All right.
Look at Arima. Look at that. Outs an Assault and draws a card. That's one hell of an upstart goblin right there.
It sure is.
How did that work?
Hopefully you drew what you needed. I will attempt to draw for turn.
Yep.
Wow. Yugi gods be with me, but not like with me enough.
That red layer is just hard chilling right now.
Wow. We'll banish 2 for Phoenix Blade.
Sure. As one does.
As one does. We will... Let's see here. Gotta remember what you play. You don't play any Floodgates, but you do play... Titty Twister. Pitch, target the 2 closest to your deck.
These two?
Yep.
I mean, I'll just chain in perm targeting the connector.
And that's in this far column. Yep, super poly. Awesome. Yay! But I mean, wait a minute. So that means I know there's a trap trick still in there. I do remember that one. We will normal summon red layer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Special Renaud.
Ooh.
Target the...
Durandal. Has to be Durandal, yeah.
DDR.
Ooh, go for the I sold. I'm thinking...
Yeah, my man, if that was... This is what Harpy's Feather Duster should have been, but I took Pack's advice and put it in for this instead because I needed something chainable to Imperial Order and stuff like that, whereas Harpy's was not.
None in hand, right?
Just a hope and a prayer.
Currently, yeah. That is fine. I'll allow that.
Good, good, good. Now the second set Titty Twister's coming your way.
Yeah, sure. Thinking on res.
Yeah.
All right, nothing on res.
We'll go Phoenix Blade, banish 2 warriors.
Yeah, fun card. Should have gone with the Gokis.
Do not disagree. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Isolde. Effect on summon to add.
See, no, there wasn't. See, that's just awkward. So awkward. Yeah, effect add is fine.
We'll add Gearfried.
What bitch?
We will... We'll go Isolde effect, paying the cost of 2. 1, 2.
That's fine.
Is it fine? There we go. Gimba.
Thinking on this.
You sure can.
Yeah, that's fine. what an unfortunate pairing of cards.
Tell me about it.
Whatever, Rhoda.
Still messed up. Unicorn.
Cost.
Okay, just had to make sure the summon was okay. We'll target the one closest to the extra deck. Yep.
I'll chain Trap Trick.
Yep, that is fine.
Unicorn's 22, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, can't do that. Yeah.
Sanctum.
Sanctum. Woo!
We'll go Phoenix Blade effect.
Yep.
Banish 2. Add back. So you have... Okay. Interesting. DDR. Pitch. Summon back red layer.
Chaining on the DDR. All heavy Storm Duster, targeting the DDR in your set.
Oh boy.
That's the one you forgot, buddy. That's the one you should have remembered.
We'll go ahead and just call by Arima.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
And you just have Gearfried in hand. Yeah.
Yep. Unicorn will detect for 22.
I'll take.
All right. And we will be forced to pass it over to you.
All right, I will draw for turn. Stand by main.
That is fine.
A lot of prosperity.
Wow. Well, I guess that's not too bad.
Actually, yeah, these are gone. Get these up out of here. Get this poo out of my hand. Oh. Golly. Never mind. Hold on. Why am I even looking at those? My one copy of Super Poly is gone. Might as well just banish my Super Poly targets. All right, banish 6 for cost.
Yep, that's good.
Because I know your situation. Lilith to hand.
Yep, that is good.
It's super tight. It'll be fine. Normal summon Lilith.
Yep, that's good.
Ties targeting Lilith. Pay 2 for cost.
Yes, that is also fine.
For Singing Scarm. Scarm pops itself. Lilith attributing Scarm for cost. Or Singing for cost.
Yep, that's good. So, the question you touched on, what would you take out for Crusadia for triple difficulties?
That freaking big douche in your hand is a problem.
See, the list is really tight for Crusadia, so I bet it'd probably be... I maybe cut Waterfront down to 2 Waterfront, 1 Terraforming.
I'll just reveal 3 punch.
And then 2 Desires, maybe? That'd probably be the best. That'd probably be what I would cut, personally.
Is that good?
Yep. Yeah, that's good.
We'll set in the middle column. And then Sangan effect for Valor.
That is fine.
I have no battle phase. I will proceed to end phase, in which case Scarm will trigger.
Yep, that's good.
Grab another tour guide.
Awesome.
And I will pass turn on that.
And draw for turn. Interesting. Heritage of the Chalice.
Good one. Should have taken Ash, huh? Not really. Yeah, that's fine.
At Oliver.
Sure.
Normal Oliver.
Thinking.
You sure can.
One in hand.
Yep.
I'll punishment targeting the unicorn.
That is fine.
We'll send Intis and Intis to pop the Oliver as well.
Awesome. Divine Sword effect.
Yep. Banish for call.
Banished.
Yep, you're good
Yep.
there.
Reveal Gearfried by banishing Durandal.
Sure. On summon, we'll Sanctum.
That is. Yep, that is fine.
Well, moral attack, and then moral attack pop the Gearfried.
Yep, we'll just move on into the next one.
Woo! Going second. I'm sick. Honestly, can't believe I won that going second. But
Me neither.
There you go, kids. If you play a rogue trap deck, like, I get it. Prosperity is not budget at all. It's kind of tough. It's brutal. But like, you saw how clutch that was. I literally just had a dead Ties of the Brethren in my hand, and this card literally like won me the duel right there. All right, we're siding. We're having fun. We're siding. She's real good.
Definitely gonna put a Nibiru against you.
Going first.
Yep.
What
Next
a
level
play.
plays, man.
You are wild, my man. You are sick in the head, and I mean that. I mean that as a concerned friend. You're sick in the head.
Summons 5 times. We will duel. Do you have remote duel set up, Blue Sky? All right, chat. Hopefully I don't make that same mistake again. He said he's sick, but I'm really sick. How the heck did I not see how the heck did I look at his hand and not see the imperm?
Was there a different play line if you saw the imperm?
Yeah, so like I could have, well, assuming that you'd hand trap correctly, I could have just set up. I had the hand to set up because I had Renaud in hand. I could have set up. I could have summoned back Flint, summon Renaud, make Herald, and then comboed under that. But I just saw a bunch of purple cards, so I didn't see it. So I was like, let's go.
There you go, guys. Learn from Charles' mistake. Don't make
Yeah.
your own mistakes. Just learn from Charles goofing up. Gosh, what do I even side out, man? Ridiculous. I don't like this one bit, I'll tell you that. Wow, this is really awkward. Yeah. So I had other cards before that like were easy side outs, but I trimmed the deck down. I took some stuff out as you can probably tell from like what happened. I don't know if you remember, Charles, from the last time we dueled.
Trying to think.
So like I had the Arima plus Ties in hand, but I didn't Ties on Arima because I took out the level 4 package.
Okay.
Because at locals this week I bricked like a madman on all of that stuff. It was really bad.
Okay.
I bricked on. I drew Meister like 5 times, which is like not a bad card to draw, but like if you don't see it with ties, it's kind of just like the worst hand trap I play in the deck, pretty much.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't even notice that. For some reason I thought Meister was level 3.
No, Meister's level 4, unfortunately. I mean, not even unfortunately. Honestly, it helps that it's level 4. And I took out the amazement stuff because I don't know if you remember when
I do remember that.
Rima can search Arlecchino because he's a dark monster with 2,000 or more defense.
I do remember that. That's yeah.
But I took that out because pretty much just to play the Arlecchino for that like package, you had to play Arlecchino plus you probably at bare minimum had to play at least the 2 horror houses as well. Drew horror house a bunch this week and it was awful. It was the worst trap. It was the worst disruption I could have pretty much.
Interesting.
So took it out and now I'm on 40 cards instead of 45 like I was before.
Hey, that's good. Everyone likes that 40 card.
No, I know.
All right. So I will try and play first again.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and go normal connector. Infernoble connector effect.
I have to veil it.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Heritage of the Chalice?
That's fine.
Dirndl.
I'll draw on that. On res.
You will draw on Dirndl. Okay.
Appreciate you adding Dirndl, by the way.
Yeah, tell me about it. We will...
I know your deck isn't completely relying on the animal.
Oliver. Pitch Dirndl?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. I can't use it if I wanted to. We'll go here, so draw, Veiler. Alright, we'll go Isolde.
Sure.
Isolde effect on summon to add.
Draw.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You can go
Effects
for the
pay cost.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pay cost.
Yep.
Send 1. I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, yeah, it does because I can add it back. Yeah, so I'll go here, here, here. Send 3.
Send 3. Seems good. Go ahead and get your dolphin.
I want to see that hand no matter what. And this time I'm going to remember every dang card in it.
Fuck connector, bro. I gotta open connector. I feel like you open connector at like insane rates when we duel each other.
I sure do. But not good enough, I guess. Oh boy, this is...
Yeah, pitch a card. What you got? It's got to be poo in that hand, right? Nothing that matters.
Oh boy, yeah, so pitch DDR.
For tour guide, poly, punishment.
Jeez, yeah. Yep, so I guess we'll fire off Reborn.
Poly punishment, Charles. All right, I'll help you out on this one.
Poly punishment. To PP. Poly punishment. Gotcha.
I prefer not to call it that, but whatever you say.
Whatever I need to remember it, right? Super
I prefer not to call it my PP, but
super poly and punishment. Goodness, so that's what's gonna be interesting. All right, so help effect. Gotta remember cannot add also. Can't add, and then super poly and punishment in hand.
Does it matter? What is you don't add anything anymore.
I could go like
I mean, like not usually. Like you don't. There's nothing like.
Well, I think crucial. This route I do. I'm supposed to make power tool, but now I can't. So I think that might. Yeah. So we'll go.
Yeah, I think you just do a basic Auroradon setup. It's going to be pretty good.
Auroradon. Go here. Yeah, we'll go. That's 7. Riser effect descend.
Yep.
A 5. Comes to tribute 2. Yeah, tribute 2 for wherever he may be. Alright. Coltwing, where you at? Okay, there we go. Coltwing effect. Then, of course, the standard. We'll go. Yes, almost. So we'll go here for Balmug. We'll go here and here for my man Roland. Yeah, there's no point in activating the effect during the end phase because I can't add. Go here for myself in anime form. Effect to Roland, equip to Balmug, Charles to pop Balmug.
Actually, the best card in this matchup. You.
Balmug is? Oh
No.
yeah, ain't that crazy? Yeah, ain't that crazy?
You are the best. You are the best card in this matchup. So that feels right to say. You know what I mean? You should be.
I hear you. I hear you. And then see here is where I'd make Power Tool and then get access to Renaud, and then Renaud would get me Savage, and then Renaud would grab me back DDR, and then I can end on like Omega or a loop for 2. But this is where I think I have to kind of like play differently because I can't. There's no point in wasting a Power Tool.
Yeah.
So I think I just go here for Herald.
Herald's 1,000 defense.
Sure is.
That is
Sure
unfortunate.
is.
Because my whole deck is 1,000 attack. like literally my whole deck is like 1,000 attack. That's unfortunate.
We'll go Oliver effect equipped to Charles. Proceed to the end phase. Charles will equip Metal Silver, and then equipped from the deck.
Double equip.
Ogier. All right. Pass it over to you, sir.
Alright.
So, Super Poly and Punishment is what you had. Hello from the island of Aruba. Cyber's Kaiju. Awesome, my man. Welcome, and I hope... I don't know, who are you stalking? I'm trying to think what you could even make. I know that Auroradon and Coltwing are the same type and same attribute.
Nah.
And then other than that, I have a fire and a light out.
Yeah.
For the Super Poly.
How many cards in hand?
None. You drained me dry.
Right. That's what makes the drill decent at least, because like.
Yep.
The combo wasn't crazy, but you also didn't end with like a ton of follow up.
I actually have follow up at all.
Outside of what you can Phoenix Blade back.
Yeah, I can get Phoenix Blade back. He's faithful. He'll come back.
They always do. Yeah. I think Shiggle me Bim Bims, man. Yeah. Yeah, I just have to scoop. I drew a Remo, which isn't bad, but you just negate the Remo or the activation of Lair, and I don't have a Super Poly target unless I resolve Lair, and Punishment can't activate while Metal Silver Armor's on the field.
Woohoo! Yay! Now we go that game 3, which is going to suck. Now the ball's in your park, man. Or wait, yeah, the ball's in your court. That's what I meant to say.
My balls are always in my court. All right, I keep them on hand at all times.
I can't wait to start playing agents, and then when I always open those damn shine balls, I'm totally gonna make the emote, and it's going to be balls, and have like shine balls.
Incredible. Incredible. Signing going first is much easier. I have to say.
Oh man, so I gotta tell you, I'm gonna do an entire video on it, like a skit for it, man.
Okay.
But bro, so I've been doing like some research, hitting like sacred texts, you name it, studying all the religions, all the scientific theory. Verte, right?
Okay.
So bear with me. What animal told Adam and Eve to eat the fruit in the beginning? A snake. So my man, what if the fruit isn't actually fruit, but this fruit is dragoon, and Adam and Eve summoned dragoon, and that was the first sin?
They ate dragoon?
No, it's metaphorical. They didn't eat dragoon. It's just metaphor. Eating the apple is just metaphor for summoning dragoon.
Like I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragoon's been here all along, man. It's been predicted. And you know what? There's different other religions that hate snakes too.
Anybody else think Charles is like nuts in the head?
My wife sure does.
Yeah. She's smart.
Oh man. And man, hey, up here I work next to I work on the Lakota reservation, man. Snakes and owls are bad luck. And I'm just saying, every time Verte drops down, it is bad luck for you. Coincidence? I think not, man.
No way, man. No way.
I'm not saying.
I ain't never seen dragoon in my life. I love it.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
As long as I got Lilith and Lair on the field, I'm fine. All right. I don't want to talk.
Jose, my man, he is playing Lair of Darkness.
And you know what? Even if I lose this match, I will still come out happy because this deck has performed more than admirably that anyone would care to admit a Lair of Darkness, pure Lair of Darkness build going up against something as good as Infernobles.
Bro, this is like the worst deck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. It's like the best tier 2 deck in the game. Just nobody plays it.
Oh man, I was watching this one guy, and I don't know his name. He was on Twitch, and he said that Virtual World is he was playing Virtual World, and they said that more people are playing Drytron than like any other combo deck, just simply because of how rewarding Drytron is and how like flexible it is. Mm-hmm. And just it's like almost every combo deck that like can rival Drytron doesn't really like rival Drytron. It's just it has easier matchups against the matchups that Drytron struggle with. It's pretty interesting. But all right, sir.
Interesting.
I assume you are going to lead the charge.
I'm going to lead the charge. I don't know why I rolled a die. I was talking about I'm happy whether I win or lose, like the match was over, and I rolled an 8, so I'm happy about that as well.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah, good, my man.
Okay. Stand by me.
You're good. Also, chat, remember to stay hydrated. Okay, so I am noticing that those green lines are popping up. So I'm going to get rid of them just about right now. Oh, nope, they're still there.
I'm gonna set 3 to start.
Lovely.
And
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna pass on that, actually. I'm just gonna set 3 and pass.
All right. I will get back to... I gotta just edit that just a little bit. All right, so... All right, well, that is not good for me. Draw for turn. Wow. All right. Man, chat, what is a side deck? What is a side deck? All right, so you set 3, pass. Straight up, one of them is a Sanctum. No debate. One is for sure a Sanctum. We'll go Rhoda.
Rhoda to start. I think that is a-okay.
And then my man Jose, like this, like Infernoble is like one of those decks you really honestly can't sit down. Otherwise, like you just lose like the muscle memory that you just gained from having the deck, if that makes sense. Like its combo lines are so like they make it seem simple because everyone's like, oh, you just resolve, how can you win? But it's not just that simple at all. Like once you get to the Auroradon pathways, and then like if you like make the wrong monster at the wrong time, game over.
On resolution, Charles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pointer the Red Lotus.
Say what? So you get to look at my hand and then
Banish one until the end of your next turn. Your next end phase, you get a card.
Okay.
A card I banish. It's Red Layer. Does Red Layer say I have to control a monster, or you just have to have none?
I just have to have none.
Okay. So you just opened like every card in your deck, pretty much. Rhoda, Heritage,
Durandal, the best extender.
Best extender.
Another extend. Yeah, I opened the nuts except for
double red layers. Actually, kind of nasty. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit the dummy. Yeah.
The connector.
Noodlehead.
Noodlehead. Guess what? It's like surprise. Now I'm gonna DDR it back.
I know, right? Like advantage.
I can't.
It's like any other matchup. Like that card's just gone for a whole 4 turns, but we'll see.
It has to be on normal summon too to summon from the. So Blue Sky, yes. So what you do is you download an app on your phone that can act as a webcam. You hook it directly to your laptop, and then when you go into your Discord, you just switch the camera to your phone, whatever that app is called, and then you see my screen through your screen, and then I see whatever your camera is showing. So now I gotta think, because if you pour the Red Lotus, me, special red layer.
Yep, that's fine.
Normal Oliver.
Nice. Think on that.
You sure can.
That is. Because your hand's pretty dang good for not having any side deck cards. That's fine.
Okay. Charles.
Straight into Charles.
Straight into Charles.
My God.
So that's why I low-key like opening a Charles in a red layer against like back row decks, because it becomes very problematic.
Gosh, this card has so many effects. I feel like I have to read them every single time we play.
Whenever a card becomes equipped, destroy one card on the field, non-targeting. And then if a card, that's the other one, that's the main effect. And then, what else does it have? In phase, I can equip a equip spell from my graveyard to him, and then equipped a Fire Warrior from deck or hand to him.
Gotcha. He's 3,000.
He is.
It is stupid. Okay, that's fine.
Oliver effect to equip the Charles.
That's fine.
Charles effect, attempt to destroy the one closest to your deck.
Oh, but you don't target, my guy.
I don't target. You're right. Yeah, just destroy. Yeah, affect the Charles to destroy a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll Veiler that.
Can't be targeted.
Oh, that's right. Can't be targeted. That's right. This card is fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I have no response.
We'll be forced to hit the middle. Well, I want to be forced to hit it.
Mortal
Ooh, so
Effect, my guy.
yeah. Does he just
Pop Charles? Let's go. No one targeting.
non-targeting? Let's go. Okay, so Moral Tech's now gone. Damn, that's unlucky.
That is unlucky, especially
gonna-
since he said close to the deck at first.
No, special red layer.
Yep.
Red layer effect, add back red layer.
Yep.
Let's go Dirndl onto Moral Tech.
World. That's fine.
Affect the Dirndl.
Yep.
Okay.
Grenade.
So, Flint Lady.
Interesting. I guess you got the heritage anyway. The heritage gets Renard for sure.
Yo, that is rough. That's what I hit. Special Flint.
2 in hand.
2 in hand. Yep.
Heritage red layer.
Yep.
That's fine.
We'll go Isolde.
Sure.
Effective Isolde to add.
I'm gonna Valor the Assault.
You're gonna Valor the Isolde. Alright. Think real quick. So I've already done. Man, so that means that other set card of yours is either punishment or it's something not that, and it's something, But you Valored that. It's punishment, I just lose, and then I lose because I hit the wrong damn card. Which is straight RNG bad luck.
Yeah, I think that's 100% the correct time to Valor for this scenario, because I know your hand.
Yep. Chalice?
Chalice is fine.
Alstofo?
Stuff. All these cards. All these cards. Banish a fire ward amount from your hand or graveyard to switch this card from your hand, and you can make discard.
I think that's the correct. Man. Alstofo effect. Banish the Charles.
Banish the Charles. That resolves. On some. Wait, Astolfo does become a tuner, right? No, it just.
No, he didn't. No. Yeah, just adjust his level.
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing on summon.
Another Isolde?
Yeah, on summon.
Yep.
We'll punishment target the Isolde.
Man, that is some bullshit. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Chimera equation.
Yep. Destroyed. That is ridiculous. That's just so bad RNG.
I will
That
tell you,
is-
like, I mean, you know, I don't have to tell you, but like the duel was literally over if you hit the punishment instead of the more attack.
Dang. Let's see here. How can I? We'll banish Alstofo. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Okay. Yep, so we'll banish Alstofo. I thought he had to banish one with him, but I don't think he does.
Nope. Nope.
Yep,
I read it. I read it just in case. That effect's actually kind of crazy if you can hold it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we will special red layer.
Add back red layer.
I don't know if I think that's once per turn.
Oh, is that one hard once per turn? But the summon isn't once per turn?
If you control no monsters, you can special this card from your hand. You can only use the phone. Oh yeah, then I'll just hold it. I'll just hold the ground then.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Yes.
Standby, Camouflage effect, search.
Yeah. What is it, search?
So on the next standby phase, after this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add any fusion or polymerization spell card from deck to hand.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you pretty much just play it for the exact scenario when you punishment at a weird point where, like, you don't need the second pop. And you're like, why not just get a free super poly on my next standby? Okay. Thinking. That's just dumb. Maybe it's not, though. I'll normal summon Arima.
Yep, that is good.
I will attempt to enter battle phase.
Yep, that is also fine.
Attack for 21.
Yes.
And attack for 17.
That is fine.
In main phase 2, Arima effect, tribute himself for cost to draw.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Set 1. And I will pass turn.
Draw for turn. You know, what kind of witchcraft is this? One standby phase.
Yep.
Straight up. Well, what kind of witchcraft is this? This is some
Special red layer.
add back red layer.
We both know that's how this has to start, right?
Yeah, special red layer effect, add back red layer.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Card, okay. Monster Reborn.
Ooh. Who might be your target?
Not Durandal.
Durandal.
Is old. Target, yeah, Durandal. Pop back up.
Yeah, you're fine. You resolve.
Yay, I guess.
On res.
Yep.
I'm going to punishment, targeting red layer.
That is, yeah, sadly, that is just going to have to be fine.
Molten test, and then in a new chain link, in test targeting assault.
Yes. Bro, I see connector like you see punishment. That is ridiculous. I think you see that card every game. Just about as much as I see connector.
They're good because
When we play.
I'm going second. And punishment kind of has to be there going second. It's one of the better traps going second, at least. Not versus Veer deck, really, if you put Charles on the field, but generally it's one of the better
Two
traps.
cards in hand. Two cards in hand. One is super poly.
Mm-hmm. I believe you're at.
Yeah, I'll just go and special out the red layer.
Okay.
And go ahead and pass it over.
Okay. On
Yeah,
on
I
end
got
phase, you can add back the connector
Oh. Oh,
From-
yay.
pointer.
Yay.
Cool.
What's good, man? They do, yeah. They do. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. Yeah, they do look fire, my man.
Draw for turn. Just one in hand.
Yeah.
Next
I had to do this. I had to do this because I was thinking I was like gonna hold this, but like if you happen to draw into tour guide, then you just beat me straight out.
Right.
Whereas, so I was like maybe if I put this up, he can. He just doesn't plow over with me with Merle Tech and then like tour guide plus Lilith and win.
Normal summon Lilith.
Yep.
I'll go. Red Layer's 2,000, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go battle phase.
Yep.
Moral attack for 1, and then another 1,000 from Lilith.
Yep. Yep.
So that'll leave you at 31.
Should, yeah.
Main phase 2, I'll activate Lilith, tributing herself as cost.
That is fine.
Done with the red layer loop for now. But that is a problem for sure. It's those Dinkelbergs. It's a super problem.
Yeah, man, if those Megaton leaks are for real, I'm pretty excited. Except for I'm not a fan of. I've never been a fan of. Never been a fan of
the guy who makes them untargetable.
The whatchamacallit crossout. Unless you're like a mid-range deck that's already playing those amount of hand traps. I've never been too much of a fan of crossout. But like all the other leaks are pretty good. Like that's awesome. Awesome.
Sanctum, Trap, Trick, Punishment.
Yep, that is fine.
Oh boy, Charles, this one's gonna get dicey real quick, I think.
It is, it is. 4. So we do 1, 2, 3, middle, pretty much. Yeah, I do. Yeah, 3, 4 would be the middle regardless. So, damn my memory. So then that gets set. So it's either Sanctum, Scythe. Man, what kind of crap is... No, my luck, it's frickin' Sanctum. Okay. Half, yeah, half is good.
I will go to end phase.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Charles comes back.
I believe Astolfo and Charles come back. Do they not?
Ooh, I don't think Astolfo comes back. You summon one of your then you can special summon one of your fire warriors that is banished. Yeah, so it only brings back Charles.
No, it says you can banish this card from your graveyard as cost. Special summon this banished card during your second standby phase after this effect's activation. Then you can special one of your fire warrior monsters that is banished or in your grave.
Ding! Ah, awesome. There we go. Misread that.
All right. Thinking on that because it's very scary. Oh man, that'd be so nasty. Be so nasty. But it ain't nasty right now. Man. Wow. Gosh, man. I'm gonna lose because my deck can't close out games.
Conveniently, I know exactly what the one closest to your extra deck is, because I remembered what cards you have in your hand. Haha.
I'm going to.
Or at least one card. One
Yeah,
card.
that's
I guess.
fine. You're good. You're good. Where you're at.
Well, I guess you know I am going to go ahead and attempt to activate Oliver.
Of course. Yep. You're good.
Yep. To equip. Charles will go ahead and pop the Super Poly next to your extra deck. Well, of course, non-targeting, so Charles gets to destroy a card, but I know which one I'm going after.
That's fine.
Yeah. So that means you either have, okay, Trap Trick, Sanctum, or Punishment as your other set. Man, that's kind of rough. That is actually very rough. Especially since I thought I could play through both of the what you had, so I didn't send off of his old once because I thought I'd be able to resolve the second one.
Right.
So
We got Veilered on the first one, right?
Yeah, you Veilered me, yep. And then I linked into the second one, and then you hit me with Punishment on the summon, so I didn't get to resolve it. And then when I was finally able to bring... Okay, just gotta think here. So that means that's either Trap Trick, whatever it is. If it's Punishment, not too worried about Punishment. But if it's the other cards, that's where like we kind of get to like kind of an issue. Man. So I think the best bet is to I think to can try and just the best bet is to try and play the game.
I would agree.
Normal Gemba.
Normal Gemba. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gemba
so,
level 2.
Yep.
Stolfa's level 1.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, on normal summon Gemba, I'll Trap Trick.
That is fine.
I'll Shotgun Sanctum.
Okay.
Scythe and Scythe Effect. It's a lock.
Yep, that is fine. So then we will proceed to battle phase.
Sure.
And whack over Scythe.
I will take. He is buffed by 500, right? Or
Nope. Just by only when he equips with his own effect.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. I guess we'll attempt to proceed to end phase. Charles effect.
Nope.
Equip Durandal. And then equipped Ogier. Now he's 35.
Okay.
I want you to know that is the first time I've ever been able to resolve Estofo. So it's feels good, man. It feels good. I have to, go ahead.
If you win this duel, I think you should be proud of Astolfo because it's literally because of that card.
I know, it's straight up Astolfo being able to bring back Big Chungus.
Drop return.
So, yeah.
Gosh. I'm in a pickle. I am in a pickle.
Most likely because it's getting reprint. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think droplets will end up being in the Megatins. I think droplets has already been like it's already been confirmed too many times. So like there's no point in like milking droplets. They're definitely going to milk triple tactics and the Dogmatica stuff. And also, Chad, if we win this strictly. We pulled out of a bad luck situation. There's no reason I should have won this because as soon as I hit
defense.
200.
200. Wow, 200 big smackaroonies.
We win this simply because of myself. That is the only reason we win.
Boy, oh boy. All right, let's think about this. On end phase, you're gonna just like decimate my.
I am not, believe it or not, because I have no equip spells to equip.
You have no equip spells in the deck?
It does. It has to equip from graveyard and equip spell to equip
Oh,
from
then
there.
it equips a monster from
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. You still have fucking boober head in the hand.
Yeah. The connector and friends.
Normally this draw would be like amazing, like at any point in my life, but it is not right now. It's so bad. It's like so close. I mean, it's just Charles. Like Charles is disgusting. It makes me want to vomit.
Damn, I knew I was ugly.
No, not you, not you.
Lilith.
Normal summon Lilith.
Yep, that's fine.
Like in any other situation, I'm like dancing that I top decked Lilith. I'll go straight to battle.
Yep, that is fine.
We'll go Moral Attack over Gemba.
Yep, so I'll take 16, I believe. He's 500.
Okay, so 16. That'll leave you at 15.
Yep.
Lilith will attack the Astolfo.
All right. Believe it or not, I'm going to actually attempt to activate Heritage Effect. Since a Noble Knight was destroyed by battle, I can add it back to my hand.
Oh, boy. Hate that. Yeah, not that I think it matters. Gosh, man.
Come on, ref.
No, it's not the ref. The ref's fine. Don't beat up the ref. Yeah, yeah. Not really much I can do here, to be honest. I needed to draw like exactly Lair of Darkness there, and I don't think I would have won, but I would have had something.
I think you would have won.
But you have Booberhead in hand.
But I have no Izolds left, sadly.
Well, you still have Hulk though.
Yeah, I guess in that scenario, it depends on the draw, really. To be honest with you, because if you contribute this with Lilith, then you attack over these two.
No, because I drew Lilith for turn. So if I drew
Lair, or he had Lair.
Lilith, presumably.
Yeah, so if you had Lair, that'd put you in a better scenario.
It would be better because I don't think the Lilith is. Unfortunately, I don't think the Lilith is doing much here. But I'll tribute the Lilith as cost.
Yep, that's good.
Yikes. Oh boy. Let's
all
go.
the back to the front. So hopefully I'll get you that punishment.
I don't want the punishment, to be honest.
I know you don't want the punishment, but hopefully I give it to you.
But I don't have another trap trick in the deck, so punishment is better than a Sanctum with no artifacts in deck.
That is true.
All right, there you go. Have at him.
All right, 1-2 closest to your deck.
Yeah.
1-2, one closest to your deck.
All right.
Ooh. Yep, half is always good with me.
Well, I will pass turn on that.
Draw for turn. Wow, bro, I'm built different. We'll go ahead and use Durandal effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, is it actually fine? Because now that I'm kind of looking at so I could add a Fire Warrior. We'll add Renaud. We'll go ahead and we'll special Renaud.
Sure.
Attempt to use Renaud's effect.
Thank
Target the Flint Lady.
3 in hand now?
Yep, 3 in hand.
Wait. No normal summon, so you still have Boober Head. It's a normal summon. You said you're targeting the Durandal.
I'm going to target the Flint Lady.
Oh, that's right. He can add anything. That card is crazy.
Anyone.
That card is insane, brother.
There's a reason he was $20 on release.
Honestly. That's fine.
We'll just go and activate the Flint Lady.
That's fine. Yeah, nothing there. You're good. You're good to continue. Yes.
Well, I mean, I gotta try, right? So.
I would say so. Second one. Yeah, only 2.
Normal connector effect.
Normal connector effect. Yeah. Thinking actually. Thinking.
You're good. You're good.
I'm going. Yeah, I have to Ash, obviously.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
It's pretty decent. Roland?
You bitch. I'm thinking on that.
Yep, that's good.
How many in hand now? 2?
2, yep. And you know one of them.
Yeah, it's the added back to Rendell.
Or the Chalice.
Didn't you add back? Oh, that's right. I was confusing myself. Yeah.
Yeah, that I added back from the how stuff will be destroyed.
Card is a pain in my keister. My gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's rough. I forgot. That's okay. A Hulk effect?
You drew game book?
No, I forgot to activate the effect of Roland for that dump and in phase ad.
Gotcha.
But Hulk effect?
Yeah, Hulk effect is fine.
This is my comeback song. Doo-da, doo-da. In defense.
I guess on res.
Yep.
I think I have to, but I did hit the punishment.
Oh boy.
We'll target the Hulk.
Yep.
And then we'll use Intis to pop the Despot.
Okay. We'll move to battle phase. Whack.
Okay. He's
35. Yeah, he's 35 because he didn't use his in phase effect.
okay. I'll take another 14.
Yeah.
On top. What did I take last time? I forgot what you attacked.
Charles attacked over Scythe, so 600. So 2,000 altogether.
Okay.
Set 1. We'll go in phase see, this is where if I would have been. Yeah, I should have remembered to activate the Roland. I will equip Durandal and pass it over to you.
I think that's just it.
That's all she wrote.
I actually don't think it mattered what I drew here, just because of the Roland engrave.
Yep, awesome.
I drew the lair this time. One turn.
Oh wow, one turn off.
Yeah.
Woo, we did it, barely.
Yeah, so like the really, no, actually, oh no, it definitely didn't matter. Oh, that would have been even more heartbreaking if I had gotten that far. I think my only way to win was like make Verte change Charles to a dark, and then send a Super Poly to Super Poly them both away. But one, you're untargetable, and two, it doesn't happen that often, but I just happened to already do a Chimera Phlasia play into Super Poly, so I didn't have one in the deck anymore.
Whew.
Yeah.
Oh man, chat, we did it, barely.
I'll stop. Man.
Who would have thought that card would have been
Astolfo for the win.
I was like, man, when I hit that Durandal, I was so mad. I was like, wow, my RNG is what's going to get me this time.
I think the only other thing I could have top decked instead of Lair in that one spot was like Tour Guide, because I guess I could have just Zeused the Charles.
Yeah.
And but I wouldn't have gotten a trap, but I would have had the Ash, so it would have been weird. It definitely would have been weird either way. I think you still might have won, to be honest. Maybe not. I guess I wouldn't have. I probably just wouldn't have needed to Zeus right away. I would have tried to I would have let you attempt to play, and then Zeus. When you probably try to equip something to Charles to. I guess it depends. No, I don't know. I mean, it would have given me a chance because I also would have tour guided for Skarm, and then obviously Skarm would get me either another tour guide or a Lilith for follow up when I'd attach it as material. What an interesting little pickle.
John. Just nuts. He was the one you made fun of last time?
I don't think I made fun of anybody.
Oh, excuse me, you made fun of me and then didn't go after. You left John and them alone.
What?
My wife came in to check up on me.
Who left me alone?
My wife did. I was telling her that the time when she came in and just kind of like went after me, but left everyone, left you and the other, whoever was Saren in the Discord were just quiet, so just so she didn't go after you guys.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, man, that's why I really like, I know it sounds weird, and I know like not a lot of people make that play line, but like, love you too. I like the, this like little, it's like not really a combo, but like opening these two together is just so good against going into back row decks. Simply because you special and then normal, and then can hard make Charles, and then you can bait out interruptions with that.
Right.
It's just really good, and then like, you know, like it does take up your normal, which is kind of rough, but like if you happen to open like that hand man I had was just phenomenal, right?
Right.
So I just had extenders for days, so it didn't even matter if I gave my normal summon to Oliver. But I've never gotten that far with that. They either do something to Charles or like I think
in that exact situation I had, gosh, what did I have? I had
punishment and Moralitech. Or Moralitech.
Yeah, so I think I had punishment. So I didn't so I couldn't punishment because Intis is smaller than Charles.
Yep, and then you did, and then like here, you knew my hand, so it was better to wait for me to commit to like Hulk or Isolde before you punished. But that's where this is just really handy because you just can make Charles, and then like I've never had a combo under making Charles first, which is interesting.
Yeah, no, it worked. I think I think you played it right. I mean, Astolfo, crazy. That card literally won the duel, man.
I
Don't some
know,
people
and
like
see,
not even play it?
yeah, because I mean, if it was a tuner, it would be a lot better.
Right.
But I play it as like a third, like another searchable extender if you just need to complete the first half of your combo, which is get to his old.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was a tuner, it'd be amazing.
Yeah. So the one, yeah, it just didn't work either way. But like the one time I wanted to draw Lair was because I had the Moral Attack on field because you could only beat over the Scythe that one turn. So I was left with Moral Attack, and I had Ash in hand. So like drawing Lilith there was like fine, but I almost just wanted to go activate Lair, normal Ash to make Verte, and then I don't have to target Charles to make him dark. So then I could have gone Verte to do it. But even then, I had searched Super Poly earlier in the duel, and I forgot that I only play one because I'm so used to playing 3 in the deck just because naturally it works. But we're just in a format where like things are not dark based, and so Super Poly doesn't hit most decks like naturally in the format. It has to be while Lair's up, and it's just inconsistent. So I don't like playing 3.
I hear you for sure. I better decide before I forget to decide. I gotta get better at that. I just straight up put in the back row removal package.
It's those three, the 3 boys.
The 3 boys. Always the 3 boys go in.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a pretty easy side out too because I also as you know I main Dark Ruler no more. So like it's pretty easy since I know like you don't normally put up anything that activates during my turn. It's just a pretty easy side out. And then of course when I know that I'm going first, these will be judgments, so like I can stop the blowout cards.
Yeah, Dark Ruler's like versus this deck, like Dark Ruler's only good versus like exactly if I pass on like Lair plus Lilith, because at least it turns off Lilith's like tribute effect.
Well, no, you can. I think you can still activate Lilith under Lair and still tribute for cost. You just won't get the effect.
So it doesn't say I can't activate; it just says on the game.
Yeah, because there's like some form of interaction that you can do with Lilith. Maybe someone in my chat can like explain a little bit better, but I'm pretty sure Lilith, like Dark Ruler just says negate the effects. It doesn't say you can't activate it. Because the reason I say that is because like there's a combo in Infinite. Well, it's not really a combo. It's like you open the nuts, kind of like with Infinite Nobles, how we play through Dark Ruler, which doesn't come up a lot at all. Is you make Herald, and then like at the end of your combo, you overlay Herald to make Dweller, and then you detach the Herald, and then Living Fossil back the Arclight, and then even though its effects are it's weird, but like even though its effects are currently negated, it can still activate with tributes for cost. Right. And then like Herald negates in the graveyard, so like
it's like Skill Dream. Like
yeah, so like
yeah,
so like if they hit you with Dark Ruler no more, this card is already being negated by Living Fossil, so it's not affected by Dark Ruler. So then you can tribute this and still use its negate. It's a weird ruling, but it's for sure. But Lilith, I'm pretty close. I'm sure is worded very similar, close to that. So like you can tribute. Yeah, as long as you have Lair up, you just go effective Lilith, and they're like it's negated. It's like okay, cool, tribute for cost, and then just don't resolve your effect.
Yeah.
But well, let's see here. Do you want to play another one?
I'm down for another one if you are.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't think anyone in chat has said anything. I knew Blue Sky was trying to play, but I don't know if he's still available or not. Yeah, I'm down to play another one.
Sweet.
I gotta get this deck back in, get my gears going again for this weekend.
Yeah, I think the play's probably just do 40 cards. Yeah, I drew like Barrier Statue like 4 times, Skullmeister like 5 times. I resolved Ties of the Brethren 1 time all tournament.
Oh man.
And you know how many times I got ashed on Ties?
Every time or none?
Not once. I just never drew it. Like literally just didn't draw Ties with like a target. Except for 1 time, and that was like in a grind game where I eventually just drew into Ties, and I already pretty much had game. I just did it for fun. And I was like, already.
Dang. I'm trying to think. There was some, man, I've had such a busy day. My brain's kind of fried. I was going somewhere with that, but my brain just stopped working. I don't know if you ever had that happen, or if anyone in chat's ever had that happen, but my brain just halted. It was going somewhere, but totally forgot.
my brain will just like jump, like from one thing to another, and then I'm like, no, what are you doing? This is important now, not that. Twizzlers are not important right now. Okay, we need to learn Yu-Gi-Oh combos.
Oh, I just remembered. See, it just comes back to me. Have you seen? We'll probably give them. Of course, we'll give them a shout. They're called Sanctum Squad. They've uploaded 2 duel videos with B Trooper stuff.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been watching them.
I watched the first one. I haven't seen the second one. I think the second one is Prank Kids, but I haven't seen that. I think I have it saved in my watch later bin, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, that deck's gonna take off pretty well. I have a bunch of my stuff coming in.
Yeah,
I got the Battle Wasp engine.
One of the guys I dueled this week had like a video on his phone of him like doing a combo. And literally like the combo's like insane, and it makes me nervous. Just 'cause I don't know. It's like because I like the deck a lot, but like we see what happened with Drytron, and like Resonance Insect I think is just like even in a vacuum just like twice as good.
Oh yeah,
Ben 10 is. It's like not.
Yeah, it has 2 effects practically. It's like a double Ben 10 just for insects, and it's
Right.
all. It's just like Ben 10. Like Ben 10 in a vacuum is a good card, but it just needs something to abuse it to bring it up, and it's like Resident Insects. It just needs some good insect archetype to abuse it.
Right, and like Ben 10 needs something. Ben 10 needs another piece, whereas like Resonance like can just be your normal summon to like get it.
Yeah, it's a starter plus an extender plus a combo piece. It's crazy.
And he showed me a combo, and he was like, "Yeah, assuming the spell like for Inzectors just like does summon an Inzector from deck." He's like, "Yeah, this is it." And he showed me the combo, and the combo we literally watched the combo video for like 6 minutes. It's like insane. He's like, "You end with like 10 cards in hand and like 4 interruptions on field, but that doesn't include any of the cards you drew." So like
That's
I'll like draw a ton of hand traps or whatever else you're playing, I guess.
I've thought about picking up Inzectors too, because I you know me, I like combo deck. I'm not a Oonga Boonga guy, but like Inzectors, you sit there and you practically legitly play 30 minutes of your turn.
Yes.
Put up. I mean, given you can put up any inboard you want practically with that deck. Like you resolve your combos, like you can put up any inboard you could want.
I mean,
but I'm just like, I don't know if there's an inboard I like that you can end on with that deck.
well, it's like you say any inboard you like, but that's like any inboard you like that can be made with like generic, like just link ability. Like they don't have their own like powerful Exceed monster or link that they can end on. So it means like your powerful board and you have like almost infinite link material. Just means you end on like an Oppo and like an IP.
And then, of course, the one card you can end on because like they manipulate levels. So of course you don't end on any Inzector cards, which is kind of my drive away from it. But like anything generic, you can end on.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% you're correct. It's just practically an Apo Dweller, maybe the Cicada King, and then like a IP, or like I've seen people go as far as do the whole Tri-Gate lock again.
Yeah.
You can like Tri-Gate and everything. It's pretty crazy.
And the loops are just like, I mean, like you do.
They're crazy.
In this deck with just like Despot, but like that's nothing. Like they really are like ridiculous what they do in that deck.
It is.
So I don't know.
High roll.
Yeah, high roll's good. I also saw Bortles' first place profile from this weekend where he played Trap Tricks B Troopers.
You get to go first, my sir.
All right,
Trap Trick B Troopers. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I just don't see them messing up. You know, like how they can't really screw up. This wave of
I mean,
support.
it doesn't have to do like their stuff doesn't have to do much, to be honest. All right, this hand is a hand.
I think all I'm missing once I get all my stuff in the mail is just 2 scout buggies, and then I have the whole deck. Wow, set 4 layer, fantastic.
Oh, I don't even know what to do, man. I dropped 2 traps from the deck. I only play 14, and I draw
Drop
set
4 of the.
hands. It's a third of my deck, and I draw set 4 hands. I'll pass on that.
It's not looking good for me. Oof. That is rough for me too.
These hands don't even work out better. Like, these hands are not better by any means. People are like, oh, you're playing a trap deck. It's not good. It's not
normal OGer.
Okay.
Effective OGer.
Just gonna Foolish Burial. Still have 5 in here. Yeah, that's fine. I can't. I mean, like, I'd just be a fool to even think of messing with OGear.
Sinnoh Phoenix Gearfried.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the other nuisance.
He sure is.
Him and Charles.
We'll go.
Him and Charles are
Heritage-
like biggest.
Heritage of the Chalice.
Yep, Heritage is fine.
Durandal. Durandal.
Sure.
Affect the Durandal?
Nope.
Nope.
Durandal doesn't destroy itself as cost, right?
No, it activates and then...
Okay. Will Heavy Storm Duster target Durandal and target this set card?
Oh boy, yeah, that's fine.
Moral Attack and a new chain.
Yep, that's good.
And Moral Attack effect popping OG.
Reveal pitch.
Okay. How many in hand after that?
2.
2. Yep, fine.
Special Renaud. Renaud effect. Target gear.
You silly little bugger. 1 in hand. I'm going to imperm that.
In permit, that is fine.
I'm gonna chain Trap Trick.
Yes.
I'll shotgun Sanctum.
Yep.
Scythe effect.
Yep, that is fine. We'll go OG effect equipped to Oliver. I think, the more I shouldn't complain because I don't play against it, but like the more you play against like rogue strategies and stuff like that, you realize how busted their cards are, and like the more I play against Trap Trick, like if it wasn't like that card should not be allowed either. Like if you really think about it, so you can fire off your whole traps. It should have like a word. It should be worded similar to like, oh god, what's the card? Like I think it's Pot of Duality. Like if you special summon that turn, you can't activate Pot of Duality. So it should be just like if you activate a trap, you can't activate Trap Trick, but it's like opposite. So it like gives it no sort of like hindrance. Like you just fired off every back row at me, and then you still get 1, even though you've just played your entire back row.
Yeah,
but
I mean, like I think the only hindrance is sequencing. It can be awkward. Which is what happened.
Yeah.
Which is what happened in one of the other duels. When I said like it is an unfortunate pairing of cards, it was because I had Trap Trick and Duster, and it was the duel where you added back the
with DDR, yeah.
DDR.
With DDR.
And, like, I needed to save this for DDR because I wanted to pop your DDR plus you had the set card. But then you were doing things where I was like, I want to do the Trap Trick now. Because you started going into the extra deck, and I was like, I just want to Scythe him. But if I Scythe him, he still can DDR for one of his banished Isoldes and still get his soul to dump and get another summon and just like still try to grind that way. And I was like, I'm still just letting him grind like really freely if I do that. And he probably like, and then like Duster is like going to be super, super weak at that point later on in the duel. Like that was I definitely had to Duster the DDR, but I couldn't. So like,
well, my good sir,
but it's not always. Like a lot of times it works out, no big deal.
Yeah, and Scythe is a lingering effect, right?
Yeah.
So like, even if its effects get negated,
if it's an activated effect, so once it resolves, it's you're locked.
Activate. Okay.
So you can't Dark Ruler me.
That's what not that that's the one card I drew. But
Right,
if
right.
it was, yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
I'll go ahead and pass it over to you.
All right. I will draw for turn. Stand by main. Gosh darn it. Well, I guess that's fine actually. That doesn't really change anything.
Oh, I couldn't Renaud. You know why? Because the layer's on the field.
Oh, you couldn't summon him because he needs a fire warrior.
Fire. Yeah. Yeah, so why? So the way that it's easy. It's let me make sure I can even do this too. Okay, yeah. So it's very easy. You can put the imperm back if you want to, and then you can reset.
So I'll reset
yeah.
traffic as well because I'm probably not sanctuming you if you're not.
Yeah, there's no need. Yep.
On the field.
It's repairable.
Well, I'm not sure a judge would agree.
Yeah, judge would be like, all right, too much is gone.
Which is fine. I mean, like, I want to play it right though because forget about that. Sometimes I forget that like some decks do get fucked up, but like because it feels like so few of them do. But
yeah, and I didn't even.
It's one of those decks that actually can be messed
Yeah, and
up by layer.
I caught it all by myself. I didn't have any help from chat.
Just for like, should I shuffle these or?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Because moving forward.
Put them back in the same zones, but so I mean, okay. And should I put my hand back in because I drew the hand after I.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good from here forward.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't mind about that. I gotta make sure that I can still do everything that I.
Okay. Yeah. And Ogier, does Ogier just give him just card effect destruction protection, or just any destruction?
Just card effect.
Okay.
The one called Magius gives him battle destruction effect.
Okay.
Or protection.
Nobody plays him because he's poo.
Nope. Yeah, he's poo. He lets you draw cards, but he's just poo. Okay. He needed to have a better effect plus draw cards.
Yeah, funny.
And be a tuner.
Who thought drawing cards would be bad in Yu-Gi-Oh somehow?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just gonna go straight to battle, and I'll walk.
Okay. Walk over him. Okay. Effect of Heritage Engrave.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You can have it.
Yay.
And I'll just pass.
Draw for turn. Interesting. A normal connector. Connector effect.
Interesting. What do you... Doesn't... So a Stolfo can still summon because it just banishes a firework from grave, and nothing in grave is dark. Lair doesn't make stuff dark in grave, just on field. Freaking Astolfo, man. Tell me you're not going to try and beat me with Astolfo twice in the same way.
I cannot guarantee it.
That's fine. That resolves. It's funny because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just let him. I'll let him discard off of the dolphin when if I know like that you can't hit anything, and I'm like, but now I know you have like Dark Ruler and a dead Renaud in hand, so I'm like, he does not care at all about this discard.
Free real estate.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I guess attempt to use dolphin effect.
Sure. I got another layer in hand.
Ouch! I burned for 5.
Honestly, I was kind of excited for you to. I was like, yeah, maybe I should put this draw back into the deck and draw a new one. Okay, so you have 2 in hand now.
Yep.
Renaud plus the search card.
Am I good?
I'm going to. I'm going to trap trick.
Yep, that is good.
Bing, bong. Activate Sanctum.
Yes.
You know what though? But knowing my luck, I bet you if I was like, hey, maybe I should put my go redraw for turn, you know, because you know I took multiple cards out of the deck to do it. Yeah, I'd draw the scythe.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes! Like the only card I like would cry if I drew. All right, then
Heritage.
Select, obviously.
Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'll just Heritage.
Heritage is fine. Does Heritage add any only level 4 lowers?
Heritage adds 1 Noble Knight monster, 1 Noble Arms card from my deck to my hand, and then Durandal adds level 5 or lower.
That's good news because I was really about to brown my shorts if that could search Gearfried.
Bro, that would be really good.
So insane.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Let's see here. I think I just need to add. But see, the problem is I have no way to get Gearfried banished. Oh yeah, I do. What am I thinking? Alstelfo effect.
Sure.
Banish Gearfried to summon.
Sure.
Pass it over to you.
Pass it over to me.
Yes.
Draw for
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Stand by main.
Yep.
Okay. Normal summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide effect.
Yep, that's good.
I will summon Lilith.
Yeah, the big woman.
Yeah. It's actually kind of good right now. It's actually kind of really good right now.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger. I don't think you win this duel now.
I don't think so either.
I'll be honest. I think it's no. Okay, so we'll link 2 for Verte. Verte.
That frickin' snake. Yep, you're good.
We'll send Super Poly. And we'll just clear your board, to be honest. Because there's 3 darks there.
Yes.
For Tripia Veritum. I will enter battle phase.
Yes.
Have I dealt you damage?
Nope, I don't think so, because you attacked over my defense position, Oliver.
Was it in defense? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So we'll just go 500.
Yep.
21, 2,000, and 3,000. I think that leaves you at 400.
600, 400, yeah. Awesome.
And I will pass turn on that.
Draw for turn. Scoop her up.
Yeah, the tour guide there was hella strong.
Clean.
Glad I got to show it off though. I feel like
That's pretty.
the Verte play has not been coming up, but that time was really good. Cleared 3 monsters off the field. Didn't trigger the Chalice to come back.
Yeah. Looking at it though, I don't think I would have been able to grind because no matter what, I'd have to survive 2 more turns or 3 more turns. Yeah, so like a lot more turns just to survive the. And I didn't have the resources in hand. Like I didn't have the red layer loop to be able to chum block damage or anything like that. So.
What if I just do that? That's gotta be awful, right? That's gotta be the stupidest decision of my life. There's no way that's correct. I want to try. I want to.
Dude, that's what testing is for.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes testing is awkward in this deck because I get confused with like the artifact package. I'm like going second, like I don't know, going second, it's just not great. So sometimes I'm like, do I just side out the whole package? Is that really the move I'm considering doing right now? Not that I should be telling you this prior to our match, but
You definitely should side out the package.
I know, but like sometimes it is not the worst. Like if I can like not lose, I mean, I'm playing combo deck, so I think it's probably correct to side it out. Because if you just go combo, then like I lose if I have artifacts in hand.
I would almost say like I'd almost say that's debatable. I mean, yeah, if you hard open the artifact monsters, yeah. But if you open Sanctum, the fact that they can destroy Sanctum, you can then chain Sanctum and summon. You can like solve 2 cards with 1 Sanctum by summoning out Durandal. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's not like dead, but it's also like super slow. It's also like just still another card that. Hey, come in, Bubba.
So like,
Hey Charles, one second. I'm gonna mute real quick. Sorry.
Go ahead. That's actually perfect. So Infernoble is going to slap with 3 crossout, and I do not think that is correct. I think crossout is going to add a lot more bricks to the deck. So you got to play 3 crossout plus 3, almost 6, maybe 9, if you want to play that many hand traps to counter. You know, I mean, of course, like going into sideboarding is differently, but you're playing an extensive amount of bricks already in your deck to play crossout. That's why I've never been a fan of crossout in high like major combo decks. Because you are forced to water down your deck's engine and your extenders to play these hand traps to be able to banish them off a crossout, right? I think just triple tactic talents is just a better choice in Infernobles and like higher tier combo decks because you get more utility. You get the hand knowledge. You get, I mean, like, let's be honest. Let's 100% hit me. Drytron, Virtual World, Infernoble, Tri-Brigade, all those like, well, Tri-Brigade's almost mid-range, but like all those combo decks, right? They normally can play through 1 hand trap. So it's almost like you get hit with an Ash Blossom. Cool, I'm going to use TTT to either draw 2 more cards or look at your hand and get rid of like a starter or another hand trap. And then I'll just combo like normal. That's why what will really suck is when you open a handful of hand traps because you have to play a bunch of them plus cross out, but no starter plus extender unless you play like a 1-card combo deck. And conveniently, other than Prank Kids, we don't really have a 1-card combo deck. I mean, of course, you can argue and say, like, you know, Infernobles have Connector, right? So we would be a 1-card combo, but we're not really in the way because, like, yes, like we can do a full combo with Connector, but like we only have 4 Connector in our deck. We're more like we have more 2-card combos than 1-card, right? So it's just, I'm not that big of a fan of it. 100%. I think I don't understand any reason. Like, it's blown away that I'm just blown away by it. Like, people are like, oh, this card is going to fix so many combo decks. No, if you're not already playing a bunch of hand traps, like my favorite, like here's a prime example, Virtual World brick by themselves, but a lot of Virtual World bricks are because they open a handful of hand traps and no starters because they play 12 to 9 hand traps. So like, I have my own opinion that I don't think crossout will be that good in Nobles. I think the fact that Triple Tactics talent is being reprinted is better in Nobles than crossout will be. But in like a mid-range deck, right? It would be very good, you know? Are you not playing? Nope, I am not. I'm not playing any hand traps because, like I said, most decks play through, well, I can't because I've already cited for John here. Most decks play through 1 hand trap, so unless you're playing 9 to 12 hand traps to guarantee you the chance to open 2, if not more, along with your already bricks in your deck, it's almost not worth playing because any deck can play through 2 hand traps, right? So I'd rather play cards like Dark Ruler is what I'm playing now, or you can play Forbidden Droplets. These cards that if you top deck off the top of your deck or you open them, it's good. If you open them, cool, opponent goes full combo, you just out their board. You draw them off the top, you just completely out the board. And that's my entire opinion. And that's where I've just had a lot of bad luck with hand traps, is I have drawn my hand trap for my 6th card, whereas if I was never regretted drawing Dark Ruler and stuff like that. So I have kind of thought about maybe when Tactics does come out, I will play 3 Tactics and then play 3 other cards. 3 Tactics and 3 hand traps is what I mean by other cards. I really was a big fan of Gamma, but I did have a problem with Gamma. Gamma was only live when, like, Gamma didn't protect your plays. It was only offensive. I like decks that utilize Gamma as a offensive and defensive strategy. But, well, yeah, Captain Cheese Force. I mean, like, my opinion is not your opinion. And my opinion is not, you know, gospel by any means. Except for the only thing that is gospel is the fact that the snake was in the Bible, and the first sin was not eating an apple. The first sin was summoning Dragoon. We'll be right back with ancient Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here on the History Channel. So, yeah, I mean, like, if you want to play Crossout, go ahead. I am just very unlucky, so I would choose to rather play safe. But I've been trying to get out of that mindset of playing that way, because some decks do have space to play hand traps. I mean, hell, look at Prank Kids, right? You just need 1 card, and the rest of the cards can be hand traps, and you're fine. Heck, Prank Kids will Nibiru their own board. Like, that's fine. But, like, just some decks, Crossouts just, like, Call by the Grave, good in every deck. It requires 0 bricks, and it just helps progress the strategy, whereas Crossout progresses the strategy, but it makes you incorporate more of those bricks in your deck. You don't want to see 2 Ash. You don't want to, like, Infernobles, like, as much as, like, the deck is like a 1 to 2 card combo deck, like, you would rather see 2 or 3 cards. Because imagine you open, for prime example, and this is going to be a decent example, you open Ash, Imperm, a Ghost Bell, 2 Warriors, right? Or, well, I mean, if you open 3 hand traps and you're going first, 3 hand traps, Crossout, and, like, let's say Connector, because you have a 1 card combo, right? So Crossout already has to take up space in your hand, and then you play all these hand traps, so your risk of opening them is high. So you normal summon your Connector gets hit with Effect Veiler. Since you are not playing Effect Veiler in your list, because you're already playing 12, maybe 15, including the 15 including Imperm, right? But they have the 1 hand trap that you don't play for Crossout. You just lose. And the reason you lost is because you opened X amount of hand traps, you know? You can't combo through. And, yeah, you can potentially stop your opponent, but, like, at that point, neither one of you are doing anything. You're in a better position because you have 1 warrior. You just need to top deck into another warrior, but it's just, I just do not have that opinion. I know a lot of other players are super ecstatic for it, but not me, because, like, the decks that I play, sadly, I have to be, like, balls to the walls. Like, we don't want to play hand traps. But Infernoble is a little bit different because you can choose to play hand traps in it. It won't, like, if you play, like, maybe 6 hand traps, or, like, if you fit in, like, 3 Ash, because Ash is just good generically, and, like, 3 tactical talents and stuff like that, like, you're good. But, like, almost all my other decks, like Crusadia, like, there's almost 0 room for hand traps, because, like, the deck is already so fragile to hand traps that you have to, you don't want to play more to brick your engine already. Well, since it's Crusadia, you're already going to see your bricks, because it's just the curse of the deck. But, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It'll make, like, mid-range decks, I'd say, like, mid-range combo decks, like Prank Kids. It'll make Ignisters better. Because, Ignisters, man, like, we'll cross that bridge one day. Plunder Patrol, I believe it'll make better. Like, all these mid-range combo decks that are, like, get stopped by, like, 1 hand trap, and, like, their combo kind of fizzles, but since they can play Crossout, and they already are playing those hand traps because they have the space to, they're just going to be like, no, and then just keep playing. Ugh. Wonder if John's cat killed him. How do you feel about Call By? I think the card is crazy. Probably shouldn't stay legal. So I hate losing to Saki one-ofs, because it takes all the skill out of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a way. It takes all the skill, because you see, crap, you're lucky because you saw the one-of, right? So that's why I'm not too big of a fan of Call By at 1. I think Call By either needs to be at 3 or none. I'm not a big fan of limited cards, like one of cards anyway, because it puts the opponent on like, well, I better hope he doesn't have the one of call by to counter my Ash. Statistically, he shouldn't see call by in his opening hand. The odds are in my favor. And then the opponent goes combo, you go Ashley, hit you with call by, and they win because they're lucky. But with that being said, the card was ridiculous. Like, I mean, if you really think about it, it really was on paper. Like, it was the ability for combo decks to ensure their plays go through. It was a settable card that you could set and be a disruption. I mean, like, and the card was pretty powerful. Like, there is no lie about it. But I think truly the reason call by was hit. No one asked for call by to get hit. And in fact, Konami received such hate for putting call by to 2, they put it back to 3. But I think the main reason it was hit was just the push shells of Triple Tactical's talent is because Triple T's was the closest thing any combo deck could get to having a call by. I think the ban list is going to be pretty tame overall. I completely agree with your logic on the sackiness of one-ofs. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Maybe it's a little bit of, you know, salt on the one-ofs. But I've just legitimately, I remember playing Dark Lords when they first came out because the deck was met in the OCG. I picked it up and I would lose at my locals because, like, straight up, maybe he's listening and he's in the chat. My man Caleb, he would always draw Gale plus Regeki. I almost had to have like AAA meetings for Regeki because my opponents would see the one-ofs all the time and it would just blow up my entire like vanity lock or what that deck could do at the moment. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, this card, it was ridiculous losing to a Saki one-off. It literally took all the value of testing out the window. Because it's like, okay, if my opponent's just always going to open the Saki one-of, I'm not going to win anyway. But, like, yeah, one-ofs, in my opinion, are just, you know, just bonkers. But, like, one-ofs, in a way, like, searchable one-ofs, that's different. But the Saki one-ofs, they're on a whole other tier list. But I do agree. I think this format's been really good. I think, actually, the problem with this format is there are so many good decks that it's hard to side for everything in your side deck. You have to kind of, like, copium with your side deck so that you can side correctly. But again, with that being said, like, some things do need to come in and some things do need to change. Like, you definitely see the problematics in Tri Brigade with Revolt. You definitely see, I mean, people have been calling for that, oh man, that damn snake, man. That snake or Dragoon's gotta go. One of those things have got to go. Again, it takes all the skill out of, like, again, like, this is the problem with Verte, and this was the problem with Union Carrier too, is you're a good player. You play correctly. You've been able to stop your opponent around every turn correctly, but, oh, they have 2 monsters. They make Verte. Verte makes Dragoon. You lose to Dragoon because your opponent just, like, had the 2 monsters, right? That's not fair. That's not okay. But I don't know what they could truly hit, to be honest with you. I've been thinking about that myself. I think Verte should go. Because you kill Verte, you let Dark Magician and Red Eyes keep. That'll promote cells for Dark Magician because Dark Magician keeps Dragoon. That also promotes cells for the Phoenix Enforcer because people will play Fusion Destiny regardless of Verte. I think Verte is the correct call. I think, what else should go? I mean, like, competitive-wise, Tri Brigade needs touched in some way. Something to slow them down, something to stop them. I know people want, like you say, my man Captain Cheese Forest, they want Imperial Order gone. But I like see, there's just something about Imperial Order. It's going to be kind of like, okay, my tinfoil hat is on. You know, here I am saying that Verte was the snake that told Adam and Eve to summon Dragoon to get, like, us banned from the Garden of Eden. But I think, like, the card is a one-of. Statistically, you should not see that card ever. Like, you really, very rarely. You should see it maybe one game out of 10 matches, maybe 2, 3, 4 games, you know, not as often as Tri Brigade players see, but if you watch remote duels, man, Tri Brigade players see that card like it's a Tri Brigade card. Like, it's almost like they search it. And I think there's a little sus going on, but, like, it is awfully sacky. I mean, it really is. It just blows out all the spell cards. But again, Vanity's Emptiness shuts off a complete, like, part of, like, some decks, you know? It is, the reason it should be gone is because the card shuts out an entire card type, right? Completely. You can't activate spells. Period. There is no, like, anti-spell fragrance. It sets for a turn. This card says you can't activate spell cards, period. That's why cards like Skill Drain are at 1-2. It shuts out an entire part of the game, you know? So I think Imperial Order does need to go, but I can see the logic of it staying. For sure. I can see the logic with it staying, but I do think it should go too. I think Verte should go and Red Eye Fusion should go to 1. Just sitting on... Yeah, so that's actually a pretty good point, too. All these trap decks, maybe minus... Well, I don't want maybe minus Altergeist, but all these, like, hard trap decks... and even Drytron, if you think about it. Drytron, that was their follow-up, and that was a card they put out on top of a Herald, right? Drytron is another deck I think needs checked. I think they need checked. I think, like, the deck's not, like... I mean, like, if you really look at the format, like, there is no deck that's above each other. Prank Kids needs checked. Drytron needs checked. But all these decks are not, like, groundbreaking, and there's no product coming out. Like, I mean, Flunderies and Sword Soul need a chance, right? So all these decks are probably going to get checked just enough, because they can't kill them all, because then what's the meta going to be? Like, 2, you know? So, Dragoon needs to be checked, and that will stop Guru Control. I hate that deck, too. That deck is just a chimpanzee deck. In fact, every time I play that deck, I lose brain cells, you know? So, Prank Kids need to lose something because they have the 15 one-card starters, but Prank Kids are so new, you do need to kind of do some of them. That's the second YCS they've won. If you guys don't remember, a long time ago, they took Surprise. I think it was the YCS, like, World Challenge took Bokum, and then the next European YCS, Prank Kids took. So, I'm very torn in a way. Prank Kids need to get touched. I think the correct way to touch Prank Kids is touch the Rooster, but put it to 1. Or put Meow Meow to 1. But, I mean, Meow Meow to 1. I mean, if you put Meow Meow to 1, they only need 1 Meow Meow. It's just for a follow-up. Drytron needs checked.
I guess, like, hitting Meow Meow to 1, like... Because, like, if turn 1 they go normal summon Link Meow Meow and you Ash and or Skullmeister, they're done. They have no Meow Meows left to grind. They have to have exactly 2 Prank Kids and a Fusion. Or, like, an extra extender, like 1-for-1 or Monster Reborn, to be able to even try and play on the next turn.
I guess that would be probably the harder hit to Prank Kids then. Because if you think about it, like, so it puts them on, you better have extender or way to stop hand trap, or you just lose. So that would probably be the hard slap on the wrist. The soft slap would probably be limiting the Rooster.
Yeah, especially since they can reset the Rooster with the continuous spell.
Yep. Yeah. So they have recyclability. So hit the Rooster.
They can do that with the Link 1 too, but theoretically, if they're getting stopped on the Link 1, they're not even going to be able to find Prank, most likely.
Yeah.
To be able to.
Then I think Drytron needs checked. And now the reason I think Drytron needs checked is not like the deck in theory is kind of fair, but not fair. The deck needs checked because like if they go through their whole combo, you don't have like. Not only do you have to play through their hand, like through their negates and stuff, you know, the next turn you have to somehow stop them from playing their entire new hand from the graveyard. Yeah. So I think the Dragoon package will just put the deck solely, put the entire game on the Herald's back. I think Farfa did a video. I could see Ava getting banned because Ava is what really makes that entire package problematic. They summon 2 Rooster turn 1 every single turn. If it means if you Veil or Imperm the bird, it would actually hurt. Yeah, so like it's almost like it's old. Like if you stop the Rooster, they just make another one. Whereas if it's at 1, sucks. Trying to think. I had all the decks. Prank Kids need touched. Drytron needs answered. Tri Brigade, yeah, I touched on that. Tri Brigade needs to either have Revolt put to 1 or needs to lose something.
What if we, I don't know, like I know we know Konami loves Tri Brigade. They suck the dick of Tri Brigade because it's part of the Dogmatica lore, and that's like their main lore story right now.
Yep.
So like I wonder if they just do something small, but like, everybody will be satisfied with even a small hit, and they do something like that probably should have been done a long time ago, like Tenki to 1, right? So it's a different types Rhoda. Put it to 1 so that they can still get a nice consistency card, but it's not abusable at 3 in like all these Beast Warrior decks.
Yeah, Tanky could be a good hit. Drytron sucks without fairies. I personally think if you ban Ben 10, you would make people actually play Drytron instead of Herald Turbo. That is true. And like pure like the big giant Chungus for Drytron is a quick effect send. If you have Alpha Beta, or what is it? Alpha Beta, or the XYZ on field, that's a spell and trap negate. It would definitely take like the impactful ceiling of the deck down. What do you think about playing the level 4 Crusadias and Trap Tricks as level 4 extenders? Kind of goofy. Let's see here. I think Maximus and Draco is like a 1 card rank 4 because like you normal Draco, you normal Maximus, make the what is it? Make Magius, special Draco, or no, you have to have like Crusadia plus Extender, summon Extender, trigger that, grab Draco, make a link 2, and then you summon Draco, grab back Maximus, special summon Maximus to the second zone, then you have a rank 4. So it's doable. But all right, my man, I will try and play first.
Yeah, apologies for that. Just had the lady got home. She worked the night shift, so just wanted to say hi to her before.
Oh, you're good. You're good, my man. We saw your cat hop on and try to harass us.
Yeah, it did. Oh my god, she was being a pain in the keister. She likes to maximize her time when she does sneak into this room, because I usually don't let her in because she will not accept being anywhere except for like right on the playmat.
You know, I've started to come into my office and, you know, there's my playmat's moved and there's some sort of like, you know, something's off and I have to be like, who laid on my mat?
Yeah. How many cats do you have?
2.
2.
Yep, just 2. Then I have 2 dogs.
All right.
All right, sir. Good luck.
Yep, good luck. I believe you're first, right? I took game 1.
Yes,
okay.
I am first.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck.
Show me the connector.
How about I show you a dolphin instead?
I guess that's slightly better. Yeah, dolphin's fine.
Affect the dolphin. Pitch.
It's Chalice. Wow, you have 2 Chalice. I got Trap Trick, Imperm, Prosperity, Tour Guide, and Lilith.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna remember that damn Imperm. Okay, so you have Imperm.
You
See, then I think I
put mine, good sir.
I think I played this incorrectly then, because now I'm missing the body. Or did I play this incorrectly?
Ooh,
I sure did, because I have.
Let me see what's going on. I know exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, when you're like, show me the connector, I actually had the ability to show you the connector.
Yes.
But I thought this would be the smart play in case you had Ash.
Right.
Ugh. But that was indeed not the smart play. I mean, really, there is gotta be a way that I can play around Herald.
Yeah, definitely. I think Connector was the right play, no matter what.
Yeah, Connector was the correct play. But there's gotta be a way to recover from that. So
Question is, can you recover through that through Imperm?
You know, that's...
I'm sure you can do just fine, generally, but Imperm is going to be that boy.
It really is. We'll go Chalice. I think I got it. I think I figured it out.
Okay.
So we'll go add Durandal. You have Imperm. Imperm's the only interruption in your hand. It was Imperm, Lilith, Tour Guide, Trap Trick. Durandal effect.
That's fine.
We'll add Renard, I believe is the correct call. Or yeah, Renard. Boom, boom.
Rendell's crazy.
It really is, and then yeah, so
like,
we'll go.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think Durandal is like the epitome of like exactly what Konami always needed to do if they wanted to make a Noble Knight archetype based around equips to be good.
Yeah, banish, summon Gearfried.
Ooh.
Special Renard effect, add back Durandal. Except for now, darn it. This is gonna be interesting because I normally build over in this side, but we'll just build a board over here. Herald. Rhoda for, yeah, we'll go Rhoda for
Rhoda for a tuner.
Flint Lady.
Oh, just Flint Lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you really gonna link the Gearfried off for Assault?
Yeah, I sure am.
Damn, son.
That's why I almost, because like Gearfried. Yeah, so I special this, and then we'll go ahead and go here for Isolde effect to add. You wanna smack down me in perm right now?
I mean, like, is it even worth just to like bait the Herald?
So the correct play to do is to leave the Herald. I guess, I don't know. I'd say the correct play is leave the Herald there, actually. Wait till when you feel like it's a good. Yeah, I shouldn't tell you that, but I'm gonna tell you that. The correct play is, I believe, to leave Herald, simply because.
Like, the problem is you're gonna end on Charles, who's untargetable, which makes. But you're gonna end with double silver armor, or whatever, metal silver armor.
So I think so. Like if you leave this here, I think I can end on Charles with this for sure, guaranteed. If you get rid of this, I end on Charles and Savage.
Oh, that's right, because it'll open up zones for you. That matters.
Yep. So right here, I gotta play.
Okay.
Effect. I gotta play very carefully.
I forgot about you. Remember the duel we did with Code Talkers a while ago, where I literally just didn't activate Xcode's effect to lock a zone out, and you
and that was
like won the duel, and I was like, wow, you literally couldn't do any of that if I just locked one zone.
Yep, because you just needed me to lock one zone. I remember that. I gotta think. So Isolde's effect pay cost. I go 1, 2. But I have to go 2 if I'm gonna get to Charlie Boy. I think this one. Send to. See, this is where like I wish like the deck had. I brought this on my Discord where the deck had the ability for me to make Herald, or not Herald, Librarian, and then like I could draw into like side deck cards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, the deck did. It had like a draw 6 combo when like before like Link Cross and everything got hit. So we'll go here. Yeah. And then we'll go for Hulk. Hulk effect. Any moment you want to drop that imperm, you just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm good and ready.
Yes. Auroradon.
Probably be good and late. Good and late for the combo. You let me know if you want to link off that or synchro off that Herald, by the way.
Yes, I sure will let you know.
I mean, Savage is just so much bigger, you know. You should link into him. There's no reason to be afraid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I get it. I'll shut up.
Yeah. In fact, you're probably right. I don't think Herald's like floodgate effect affects you in any way. So, yeah.
No, not really. No.
So probably link it synchron off would be better.
Yeah, we'll do closest to graveyard is 1, so we'll do the one in the middle. Hope you got the bad one.
I did not. Ha ha ha. Effect Auroradon tribute.
Is there a bad one?
No, not in that scenario.
Yeah.
They're not in that scenario. Effect. Summon. Summon.
My neck, my back.
My back. We'll go here. But see, this is where it just kind of does get like kind of bad in a way. Balmug just kind of comes in here. So we'll go ahead and we'll banish these two for Phoenix Blade. We'll go DDR, pitch.
Gear free.
Summon.
Oh, not the gear free. Oh.
Yeah, Charles is more important.
Yeah, you can't get to Charles without going. Is Charles 9 or 10?
9. So yeah, I gotta. That's one way how they kept the deck kind of in check, was they made it very difficult for the deck to make its own Synchro 5. Roll an effect during end phase.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and go Charles. We'll go ahead and we will go Roland, equip to Belmug. Charles effect to pop Belmug. Belmug effect. Back out Dolphin. We'll go ahead and we'll banish 2 for Blade. We'll go... God, I can't remember if there was a monster in your hand or not. I really can't. I feel like Lilith's in there, actually. That's why I want to do this. Effect to pitch. I think there's Tour Guide and Lilith. Man, if I take 1,000 off this, I'm going to be pissed.
I take 1,000.
I can't remember if there's Lilith or...
I guess I'll imperm targeting the Charles.
Ooh. Oh my. Imperm targeting the Charles. Okay. Imperm says till the end of the turn or for the rest of the turn? I guess I can also look at
Negate its effects until the end of this turn.
Okay, so...
No end phase
Okay.
shenanigans.
Well, let's see here. What's the point if I fire that off? There's no point. Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's see here. We'll go ahead and hit Tour Guide. It gets banished. Alright, so we will pass it over to you.
Over to me. We'll draw for turn.
Yes.
Can
Prosperity
you scan your
check,
grave
trick.
real quick? Just one.
Yes, I can.
So you do have the Roland,
I do.
which is a pain in my keister.
Must have drew layer.
I'm gonna activate Pot of Prosperity.
Thinking real quick, Pot of Prosperity. Oh my god, a huge misplay, man.
Really?
I forgot to resolve Roland.
Oh.
Yep. Good thing we're getting all these misplays out of the way.
Yeesh, man.
Yeah, dang, that's... I even said it this time to make sure I resolved. Then I didn't. It's alright, it's alright.
It's kind of awkward.
I'm trying to think too. You have trap tricks. Another trap. Trap check Lilith.
Banish 6 for cost.
We'll tribute the Herald to negate.
Alright.
Yeah. Can't have you. You'd vanish if you dig 6 cards deep, draw into a side deck card.
2 in hand.
Yep.
Okay. Normal summon Lilith.
Hmm. So that would be the smart play, because if you normal summon Lilith, you activate Lair, I chain Roland, you chain Lilith, tribute Charles, Roland, yeah. Or if I go now, you fire off right now. We'll attempt to activate Roland.
That's fine.
Okay. Roland and target Charles. Clip the Charles. Charles effect to destroy a card.
Does Charles destroy any card on the field, or only stuff on my side?
It destroys any card, I believe.
Right, you
Yeah, it can destroy any card. Silly question. I should have known that.
Yeah, I'll chain the Lilith.
Okay.
Attributing itself for cost.
Yep.
Oh, Charles! Charles, why? God damn it. This sucks all of the balls.
All the mystical shine balls, huh?
Like, the correct response here is to tribute this, setting an artifact sanctum.
Yep.
There's my side deck.
That is correct.
Because
that is
we talked
100%.
about it like, oh, for fun, I'll side out the artifact package, because like it's one of the it's too slow. Like, oh, going second is not great.
That would be the card to side, because as soon as you set Scythe, you reveal whatever you reveal to me. If Scythe's in there, I'll just destroy my Dolphin, but then whatever you get set, it gets set, and that's still... I mean, that could be Scythe, could bring out Moralitech.
I will elect not to chain Lilith.
Okay, well then Charles will destroy the Lilith.
Yeah. Man, that sucks so bad. Set 1. I'll go to end phase.
End phase Charles effect. Grab Metal Silver. And we'll grab...
Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop.
Yeah, that was the plan, was to hold out. Access code was coming down. Ties. Was Ties in your hand, or you drew Ties for turn, right?
I drew Ties for turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at memorizing the hand.
So I was, it's kind of funny because like you played around Lair, but you didn't play around Ties, or like, so like functionally, if I normaled Lilith first, is like incorrect, because like I want Lair on the field first because I need, like, I'd activate Lair, and I would need Lair to resolve before I could even use Lilith to tribute your monster.
Well, see, that's one of the bad things about Roland, is so Charles destroys on a separate chain.
Right.
So then when all that resolves, Lair's face up and resolved for Charles to destroy, so then you can chain Lilith to Charles and then tribute the Charles. So that was my thought process behind it. I was like, if he activates Lair now, I chain Roland. On a separate chain, Charles will activate to pop. He can chain to Charles, tribute my Charles, and then get a trap. So that was kind of like my thought process.
Right. Yeah, I think, well, it was definitely right either way, but it was like tough because I was like, I just needed like Trap Trick to be Lair, pretty much.
All right, so that all-important game 3.
Yeah, I needed Trap Trick to be Lair because if I led with Lair, then you would obviously have to. Well, if you negated Prosperity, right, with the Herald, and I went activate Lair, you would be forced to use the Charles pop on Lair before I commit to a normal summon, and then I would have gone like normal Lilith activate Ties.
Yep, and since I forgot to activate Roland's effect, you would have probably got far ahead in advantage.
Dang, those artifacts really hurt too. Because like I still could have like no, cause it's bad. It's bad either way. So bad. Because you got the metal silver armor. That's what it is.
Well, now I just gotta hope you don't open a sanctum, pretty much. That's pretty much what this comes down to. Because even if I draw into like my side deck, which is Titty Twisters and Harpy's Feather Duster, you could still chain Scythe or Sanctum.
Right.
So it's just gonna be rough.
Yeah, I just need a second hand trap because I don't think your hand played through Imperm plus another one.
Nope, especially since I didn't normal summon Connector.
Right.
Like I said, I thought about that, but then I didn't know what you would side in, so I thought like maybe if I fire off Rhoda and he hits me there, it'd just be better just go ahead and normal Dolphin. He'd like sometimes normal and Dolphin is just like hard respect to Dolphin, you know?
You're right.
So like normal Dolphin, and then opponent either just forced to answer Dolphin with like anything or just let it resolve. And yeah, that was. But see, I've got to get over that habit of viewing Gearfried as like he's as much as he's a board ender, he's also an extender.
Right.
So I got to get over that. All right. Cut in half is good.
Cut in half is perfecto.
All right. Same to you when you get around to it.
Cool. Yeah, I think I've learned I can't side out the whole artifact package. It's really bad.
Boom.
I will take first. Do you know that?
Yep. Good luck, sir.
Good luck. Good luck.
Wow.
Right. Over to you.
Draw for turn. Wowzers. Okay. All right. Special red layer.
That's fine.
Rhoda in this column.
Understandable. That's fine. Charles, how many times are you going to draw Rhoda?
Let me tell you, man.
This is at least 3. If
Yes,
not 4.
I'm seeing Rhoda like it's my business.
Gosh.
But see, now I'm trying to think.
Can't even remember. That might be the 4th Rhoda in 6 games.
Well, but I'm playing 3. I mean...
Don't you even. Don't you even,
Okay,
you
so-
dirty dog.
You have no... Yeah, it's pointless to go for Connector.
No, why not? It's 2 bodies. 1 card combo.
Yeah, but you have
What do I have?
no cards.
Tell
No
me what
cards in
I
hand.
have.
You have no cards in hand.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Normal the Oliver.
Rules the Oliver. Yeah, on that I'll Sanctum.
I sadly cannot stop it.
Where are your ashes, Charles? Your ashes
That
wins
one.
the game right now.
Well, if they were in my deck, they would not be in my hand. I tell you that.
Scythe effect.
Yep, that's fine. Wow. Okay. Well, then we will. Man, we'll be forced to pass it over to you. Cannot even go into battle.
Yep, that's fine. I will draw for turn. That's interesting. You have 4 in hand still?
Yep, 4 in hand.
Yeah. That's a combo deck for you. I'm gonna go straight to battle.
Yeah.
I will. Thinking on this. What's the right? I'm gonna attack the red layer.
Sounds good.
Main phase 2, I'll set 1 more. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Well, let's see. I think this is one of the few scenarios where this is correct. Normal connector.
Assuming you're activating effect.
I am.
Summon is good. Effect is also fine.
And no cards in hand. Just gotta remember that. Zero cardos in hand.
Yeah. Thinking on summon.
That is good.
Nothing on summon.
Okay. Isolde.
I'm gonna judgment the Isolde.
Judgment is old. Okay. Reveal Flint Lady.
That's fine.
Summon Flint.
I'm gonna think on summon. You have 2 cards left in hand.
3.
3. Yeah, you do have 3. Because you drew for turn. I'm a dummy. Hmm. Unactivate Sanctum.
That is fine.
Special summon Moral Attack.
Yep.
Moral Attack effect.
Who are you hitting?
I will hit the. I will hit the Flint Lady.
Yes.
I think that's correct.
Okay. Think here. Hits Flint. And let me shut my door. One of my doggos came in to pay me a visit. Okay, so now I just gotta think here. So if I go... Special Renaud?
How did I know?
Renaud effect.
Target?
Will tart the Flint.
Flint's all once per turn summon, right?
Yep, it sure is.
That's fine. On resolution,
Yes.
you still have 3 in hand, but one is
Yep.
the
Flint.
flint. Alright. I'm out of punishment, targeting Renaud.
Okay.
Intus, and then Intus will pop the
Oliver.
Oliver
Okay.
as well.
Special red layer.
Sure.
Red layer effect, add back red layer.
Sure.
We'll go living fossil. Target the Oliver.
Yeah. I misplayed, man. But you had exactly living fossil in hand. I don't even think it's
That
a
was what
misplay.
I drew that for turn.
I don't even think it's a
Man.
misplay. I think it's like if you have literally anything, like there are other extenders, so it's like fine.
So here's my thing. Scare that one final back row. So part of me wants to just like go for Charles and do a Charles whoop down, but I'm terrified. And then part of me wants to go full combo, but then I feel like I don't know what that final set is, and that's what's scaring me.
Understandable.
Very understandable. And like, I think I have to, because there's no point because Charles can't equip anything. I think I have to go full combo here. Because this gets banished when it leaves. Yeah, it leaves when.
Gets banished.
Yeah, so it gets banished when it leaves the field. Isolde.
Zold is fine.
I'll attempt to use the effect on summon.
Attempt on summon is good.
Okay. We'll go ahead and add Gearfried.
Okay.
We will pay cost, sending 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's fine.
We will summon out Oliver, Link, Hulk effect.
Hulk's fine.
All right. Despot. Continue on into Aurora Dawn. Dawn effect.
Sure.
All right. And then effect a summon. Gotta think here. If I remember the combo line correctly, I believe it's. Excuse me, it's Balmug. And then effective Auroradon, tribute 2 for cost.
That's to summon from deck.
Yep.
That's fine.
That brings out the Colt Wing. And then Colt Wing effect.
Yep.
Alright, now I gotta. This goes here. Make a 7. Riser. Riser effect descend.
That's fine.
We'll send Gimba so it becomes a level 5.
Ah, gosh.
And then we hard make old Charlie boy. And then we'll go ahead and use Oliver and Grave to equip Charles. Charles effect to pop Balmug. Balmug to bring back this, and this comes back here. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically, I think I can. Wow. But you see, well, no, I haven't used. Yeah, I haven't. Okay. I think I'm okay. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think this is going to be as power tool. Power tool effect. I reveal you 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I assume 1, 2 closest to the graveyard?
Yep.
Okay.
6, so furthest away.
Awesome.
On resolution, Charles,
Yes.
I'll activate Trap Trick.
Yeah. Banish the Lotus.
And I'll shotgun Lotus to look at the
Yep.
hand. And we will banish the DDR.
Okay. Proceed. We'll proceed to battle.
Okay.
How big is Scythe? 21 and then 22, right?
Scythe is 22, Moral Tax 21.
All right, so we will attack over Scythe for 600.
600, okay.
Yep.
I will take, and I just paid 2,000 as well for the appointer.
Okay. We'll move to main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
Proceed to end phase. Charles effect will grab armor, and then
Okay.
he will grab Ogier. Okay. Well, actually, I want this there. Okay. Your turn, sir.
Can I see your grave?
You sure can. Roland is not in there if that was going to be your question.
I scoop.
Oh, man. What? Yeah, the draw for turn and super.
A
Oh.
1-up Super Poly with no cards in hand.
Ugh.
Yeah, I actually think if I drew like either Lilith or Arima, I actually had a decent chance.
You 100%. Yeah. And then, like, Living Fossil, if it was Living Fossil or DDR or Durandal, I had the ability to force through that. Depending, of course, I didn't know what you had set, so I can't say. Knowing what you have set now, I would have had the ability. DDR less, because once I added DDR, you could have Lotused my hand then.
So I mean, like, literally the misplay for sure is once you special summoned the red layer, I knew for a fact there was only one unknown card in your hand, and at that moment I had to chain the Trap Trick and go for a pointer just to guarantee that last card in hand isn't an extender, because I knew you had 2 cards in hand that you couldn't use, and the third card was the unknown. And so I think I had to look and just like rip the third card, or at least see what the third card is. If it's an extender, I have to rip that. If I just want to hit like the Gear Freed, so you don't have Gear Freed next turn as fault, then maybe I hit that. But the 100% the correct play there was to shotgun that as soon as you summoned red layer, because then you just pass, and I beat over the red layer, and
In fact, I
didn't go anywhere from there.
I think actually, even if you did that, I wouldn't have got it. Yeah, you would have just ate everything, because I wouldn't have been able to make a Zol to get the Gear Freed or anything like that. But hindsight, like if you really think about it, like what are the likelihood of me having the it would have to have been DDR or Living Fossil, because those are something like if I activate Durandal and add something, you see I get extender, you go Lotus. You were just you're banking on me not having and I drew the living fossil for turn, so it was just straight up like I luck sacked the living fossil, which...
Charles.
What up, my man?
Did you or did you not special summon Renaud from your hand in that duel?
Yo. I did.
You did, because you added back the Flint Lady, and I had Lair on the field the entire time.
Yo, no.
Oh, I did.
And I caught it that one
duel.
time.
I should have won that duel. I wouldn't have even needed the trap trick at the end.
I don't think I could have, because it was Fire Warrior.
Yeah,
Renaud's the only one that requires Fire Warrior. Yeah. Because then...
You wouldn't have the Flint in hand, and...
Well, that was the entire thing, though, is, by putting the 2 monsters out, you had to use punishment early, and that gave me room for Red Layer plus Flint Lady.
It means you would have been forced to use the fossil where you used the Renaud, and I would have just popped there, but you would have been 1 extender short of being able to reestablish another I sold.
Dang.
And I would have kept the trap trick for next turn, so I would have been able to get punishment next turn. Even though I drew Super Poly, which sucked, I still would have had a punishment, and you would have only had Gearfried.
I don't even think I'd made a Gearfried.
And
dang, yeah, I didn't. It kind of blended into that little dark area over there where your mat is now, so I didn't even notice it. So I just kept on going. Well, we take those, chat. We take those.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have the technical victory. I will take the moral victory because I believe my deck would have won. Should we have remembered that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be like, no, bro. It would. Yeah, it would have.
Yeah. Which guys, this is a good lesson for you. You got it. I mean, that's on you. This is 100% on me because you can't leave it up to your opponent, especially when you play a rogue deck, to remember that stuff. So it's gonna be on you to like make sure that stuff is in line, because as you just saw, it straight up cost me the duel.
Yep, game changing for sure.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, thank you, my man, for getting me with these games, getting some testing in. I don't know if I'll be free this week. I do plan to stream a little bit more this week. I don't know if I can stream the Invitational or not, to be honest with you, but I do plan to go to my locals Friday to get some last minute testing in, and I think I have like 1 day off this week, so I will probably stream that day. So if you're free that day and want to get some more testing in, let me know.
All right, cool. Yeah, you just let me know what day you're testing, and I'll let you know if I'm gonna be able to make it.
Awesome, my man. Well, take it easy and have a good night.
All right, Charles. Good duels, man.
Good duels, yeah. Oh, chat, that was rough. I hate playing. It's so hard because like that deck is like designed to counter decks like mine. So like he just claps my cheeks every time he sees the Durandal, but his deck like falls when it comes to putting up damage, right? So like he gives me a turn, and that's what's dangerous, is giving me a turn, because my deck is such gas. I think like you guys saw it like a few games ago. Like I just plowed through the set cards. That's one of the best things about Infernoble, is like its ability to like plow through so much like disruption. As long as like you're able to get like a warrior to stick, you're just going to be able to go wha-bam right through. But I mean, it was pretty decent, right, chat? I think it was decent. I think we were not too shabby. But yeah, chat. So thank you guys so much for coming out. Like I said, it's kind of a chill stream. I do plan to be hitting remote duels. I think I work Monday, Tuesday, chat, and then I end up having, God, this is driving me nuts. Darn camera. I work Monday, Tuesday, I think Wednesday or something like that. And then I have like Thursday, Friday off or something weird like that. I get a day off, and I'm going to be hitting remote duels and live streaming that. And then I will probably live stream my locals from my locals Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is the Invitational. So yeah, we just got to keep on keeping on. You know, Frenchy boys are going to lead us to victory. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you guys so much for the ban list and like the discussions and stuff like that. Captain Cheese Forest and stuff like that. Appreciate everyone who was here, even if you were silent and couldn't say anything. You all are great and wonderful. And if you guys haven't already, think about becoming a member or joining the Discord. Become part of the family, you know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here.